So, good morning, people, and welcome again, beautiful island of Barbados. And it is Thursday morning. This is our last morning for Breaking Dawn on the island of Barbados. The next time you see us will be tomorrow morning, and that will be in Antigua as we continue to move through the islands and cover all of the events taking place on both islands because Barbados and Antigua, of course, their festivals take place at the same time. Crop over is on Monday, and this is the weekend leading into that, as well as in Antigua. They have, I believe, tomorrow is their Calypso Monarch, then they have the Panorama on Saturday. And of course, the big one that we will be bringing live is the Breakfast Fete, which takes place on Sunday. Big up, Doc. Doc, what going on? Morning, man. And then you got Carnival Monday and Tuesday. So they do the Carnival Monday and Tuesday, as opposed to Barbados. Barbados just has the Monday, which is the Kadooman Day, right? Correct? Kadooman Day? Yeah, right. So that's how they do it here in Barbados. So everybody, more or less along the same lines of a carnival festival like Trinidad and Tobago, but some have their little differences here and there. All right. So well, right, yeah. The meaning of I know as Jason explained it yesterday when we were out on the ATV tour. We were actually out there yesterday, and that was an experience. Boy, I leave here clean, and I didn't come back clean. Despite some super soakers and everything that came after that kind of wash you off, and then we went and hit our next pool of water. That I think that's the biggest pool on the way back. The last one after we wash off it. Yeah, boy. And Jason was driving, tried to slow down going into that pool, but it couldn't help. Yeah, it couldn't help. It couldn't help. But it was a terrific experience. Off-road Fury. We spoke to the owner, Chris. You're going to see that feature. We're going to put it up there on social media on the Breaking Dawn HD page, and all social media platforms. So look out for that. That was a really nice experience for those of you visiting Barbados. Definitely something you need to go and experience. The staff, the guys, the guides were just, they were pleasant. They're in the business of being, hospitable, because tourism, you got to be friendly. The way that they speak to people and that kind of thing, I take all of that into consideration, you know what I mean? So, yeah, they did a tremendous job directing us, setting out the rules and safety first, of course. And if you do take up the tour, remember it's a tour, not a race. So, they told us that yesterday, all right? A lot of little rules and stuff that you got to abide by, but it's all for your safety, but it's a terrific experience. So we went on the ATV tour yesterday. Oh, you're showing the footage. All right. So yeah, like I said, you're going to get a piece of that. There were 3 stops. The first one was at a old sugarcane factory from back in the day, in the British days. And then we went to a place, boy, they call it The View. Man, beautiful. When they say The View, it really lives up to its name. And then the last stop was in a kind of open field where they brought all the super soakers and some water bags or water balloons, where you could have wet down each other and kind of wash the mud off for yourself and that kind of thing. And then you go back in and that's that. But it went on for a while. I didn't think it would be that long, the tour. But it was it's worth the money and it's worth the time. So come experience it when you come to Barbados, okay? And as we learned, it's a long time I ain't stuck a piece of sugarcane, which I did yesterday, most of us, a lot of us. And that's why they call it crop over, because the crop is over. That's when that's when the crops are full. Right, so it's the end of the crop season, and they call it crop over, right? Yeah. Yeah, boy, and that the cane went down good, boy. Long time, like I say, long time I ain't stuck a piece of cane, boy. That cane was it was needed at that point in time. I can tell you that. All right, so that's the ATV tour that we went on yesterday. We have some gifts that I will deal with coming on to the end of this hour. Show you what we got from BTMI. We want to thank the fine folks at BTMI. Last night we were out at Oystons. Spoke to Pat at Pat's place. Well, actually, we spoke to Stacey Anna, who works at Pat's Place, and she gave us a little tour of Pat's Place, one of the most popular, if not the most popular. Um, how can I put it? Huh? Food stalls. Yeah, one of the most popular food stall in Oistins. And I tell you, I had the macaroni pie, boy. They didn't make no joke. That macaroni pie, yeah, it on point. I thought I would not be able to eat all, but I ended up eating everything last night out of the box. Hard luck, that's it. All right. And who you said? From BTMI. Oh, today's her birthday? All right, so nice, man. We got to say happy birthday to Alison. Lovely. So, Alison, good morning to you. Happy birthday to you. And thank you for all the courtesies that you have extended to us in bringing us to Barbados and you know, setting us up and you know, making us comfortable here and putting on all the visits to like the ATV tour, the catamaran cruise and everything. And every year you really look out for us, and we appreciate it deeply. All right. Yesterday, of course, was the funeral of Sir Garfield Sobers, and for those of you who got the opportunity, Synergy TV, we brought it live. So you would have seen the entire state funeral for Sir Gary, and you know, it was something to see. You know, Rihanna was there. Yeah. Rihanna pulled up, and she attended. Amongst others, there were a lot of big names and big faces, whether past, present, you know, even some for the future, that were present at the funeral yesterday, and it went on for a while, as it, you know, should be expected to, because I mean, he's a legend here on the island, a statesman, um, for his accomplishments in cricket for West Indies, and of course as a person as well, and all of the other things that he has accomplished outside of his cricketing career between 1954 and 1974. So yeah, it was a tremendous event. Definitely, we were glad to bring it. So we want to thank the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation for making that possible, and you know, we hope you all enjoyed the coverage yesterday. All right. Today we have a young artist coming in from Barbados. Of course, like I said, this is a weekend of crop over. We basically here in the middle of the action. Lots of events taking place over the weekend leading up to Kaduman Day on Monday. And we have a young artist by the name of Kelmo Senator, you know, that's no, let me get the name, because I was watching the name. He's a new artist, Shaquille GFG. Shaquille GFG, otherwise known as Shaquille Lane. He's going to be joining us. He should be arriving at around 6:30. So we'll have him on before the top of the hour, because inside the second hour, we have Mr. Ramkumar Narayan Singh. He will also be joining us this morning, Industrial Relations. He'll be talking about rights and responsibilities in the workplace. And he's also going to give us some insight as to what his company does as it relates to business development. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be informative. And we have a few features. Chris, we have a few features, including an interview with the owner of the Coconut Court Beach Hotel. We also had steak and jazz at Jake's last night. We'll get to that down the road. All right, so we'll get to all of those things as we go along. We'll have complete finished products for you that we will post online for your viewing, because it was so much that we can't cover everything. All right, when we do get to Antigua, we will continue to keep tabs on what is going on here in Barbados through Brooklyn, who is flying in today. He's on his way already. So when Brooklyn land in the airport, we will be heading out. All right. As a matter of fact, we have to make it to the airport as soon as Breaking On is over. So we got to stick to time this morning. 12 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock. We're going to get into some of the headlines and some of the drama that's taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. And as we get to that, cop killed in ambush. And TTPS in a manhunt for 2 suspects after a third was killed in an exchange of gunfire with the officer. So a manhunt is now underway for suspects implicated in the murder of 48-year-old policeman P.C. Rommel Douglas, who was gunned down while sitting in his Nissan Tiida in Kelly Village, Caroni on Tuesday night. Police said Douglas, who was last attached to the Four Roads Police Station, CID, was sitting in his car at the corner of the Caroni South Bank Road and Hydraulic Trace near the Rainbow Supermarket at around 11:05 p.m. when he was confronted by bandits who tried to rob him. Douglas shot one of his attackers with his licensed pistol, but was also shot in the process. The bandits managed to steal the gun before escaping. And officers from the Special Response Unit were on patrol nearby and visited the scene, where they found Douglas's body slumped in the driver's side seat of his car. A district medical officer later declared him dead at the scene. All right, so police are on a manhunt for two of the suspects, with a third being killed in gunfire. Would imagine when they find out the identity of the third, that ought to lead to known associates and so on and so forth. At least that's how policing supposed to work, right? So we'll see where that leads, but condolences to the officer's family, of course. Boy, I don't know. It continues. And the TTPS will continue to fight the battle. I see here that the Minister of Trade and Industry, Minister Kama Miraj, says that the steel mill restart will create 1.5 billion US industry. And a power gen fault triggered a widespread blackout. What is that about? That was yesterday? That happened yesterday? Power outages that affected parts of the East-West corridor, Central Trinidad and South Trinidad on Tuesday night were caused by a fault at the Power Gen Point Lisas plant. And in a telephone interview yesterday, Public Utilities Minister Barry Padarat told the media there was no evidence of sabotage. Instead, he said TNTEC officials advised that shortly after 10 p.m., machine number 14 at the Point Lisas facility experienced a diode failure in its excitation system, a component that provides the magnetic field required for a generator to produce electricity, and the fault caused the generating unit to trip, resulting in the loss of 12 feeders and disrupting electricity supply to areas including Malabar, Independence Square, boy? Londonville, Lange Park, Endeavour, parts of Rio Claro, and sections of the East-West corridor. Power was fully restored within about 30 minutes. All right. When they say blackout, I thought it was like the blackout from some years ago, yes? That a tree caused. Remember the tree that fall and cause a whole blackout? Yeah. Jet ski operator. Well, you know, I was wondering how long it'll take for this guy to be charged. He has been charged. The article is not opening. Let me see if I get it on the other newspaper here. Right. Yes, and I am going to get the story here. That's why I'm using both of them. Eh? Right. So no bail for the jet ski operator that was involved in the tragic incident that took the life of a very young Angelica Jogi. And jet ski operator Ashworth Burnett appeared before Master Shah yesterday, charged with the manslaughter of the 7-year-old schoolgirl Angelica Sadie Jogi in Tobago 3 months ago. Burnett, age 33, of Canaan, was denied bail and remanded into custody, and the matter was postponed to October 20th for a status hearing. So I was wondering why it took so long. But while I was wondering about that, I remember X and I were discussing that on radio. How come it taking so long? However, you know, Brandbig always says, look, the system works. The justice system works. It might take a while to turn the wheel, that is, but at the end of the day, it works. All right. I remember Brian, in many conversations we've had with Brian as our legal advisor, he has said that on multiple occasions. Right? So we mightn't be happy with the speed, but like I said, the Minister of Justice has brought some bills that have been passed, and those bills should, like the one that deals with parole and then prison reform and things like that, that ought to bring some relief and speed up the wheels of justice in Trinidad and Tobago. So it's going to take time. Like I said, when you implement new plans and strategies, it takes a little time before you start to see it actually at work. So things are being implemented along those lines, and I am sure that we're going to see an improvement in the speed, because justice delayed, as they say, is justice denied. But the jet ski operator is now before the court, denied bail, and the matter will proceed as every other matter, right? So whether it is the Joshua Samaru incident, remember when people was making noise and going crazy, and everybody wanted to be out on the pavement, and it had this whole bacchanal. And what did I keep saying? I kept telling you all, the rule of law and the natural course of justice will take its course, and wherever the chips fall, the chips fall. But all the noise that people want to make in that matter is premature, because the courts have not made a decision on that yet, and they will do so in due course. It's the same thing with the Hadid Sabga matter. It is the same thing with the jet ski operator. It's the same thing with any matter. So you do have to throw your panty up in the air, right? And you know, just wait and let the thing take its course. And there are, of course, options through the justice system, that if you go through the High Court and you're not happy with the High Court's decision, there is an appeal court for that, which we have seen played out in the Hadid Sabga matter when they went to the Court of Appeal. And if you are not happy with the Court of Appeal, you could go as high as the Privy Council. So there are options, and it works. Police boost coastal patrols after recent maritime tragedies. Venezuelan ambassador reports decline in illegal migration. Let me take a little peep at that, boy. Let me see, boy. The Coast Guard did record third vessel interception this week, but no, not that one. The one labeled Venezuelan. Yeah, Venezuelan, that's it. Nice, man. So while declining to comment on the rescue of 3 Venezuelans, Venezuelan women, that is, who were about to be illegally transported to Trinidad and Tobago this week, Venezuelan ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago, Alvaro Enrique Sanchez Cordero, says he believes there has been a decline in the number of Venezuelans arriving in the country illegally. On Tuesday, Venezuelan police reported that they had successfully rescued the 3 young women before they were taken to Trinidad and Tobago by human traffickers. And while Sanchez Cordero admitted that the migrant flow between the 2 countries is difficult to tell, he said, generally, since I've been here from 2022, I've seen those numbers decreasing year after year, and that includes 2026. But that's just my empirical interpretation, not scientific at all. That's what he told the media in a brief WhatsApp message yesterday. Now, the media also reached out to Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander on the latest case reported by Venezuelan police, but received no response. Up to press time, officials of Venezuelan Scientific, Criminal and Forensic Investigations Corp, the CICPC, said the women aged between 17 and 18 were rescued during an operation in the La Vega parish of the municipality of Caracas following an investigation. So, look, whether or not, I want to believe there has been a decline since Maduro was, removed. Albeit Delcy Rodriguez is running Venezuela for a little while until there's an election there. No word on whether that election will take place this year, next year, or whenever. But the earthquake would have rocked them too, but I don't think that would lead to any mass migration per se, like what we saw in 2018 and things like that. So I want to believe that the numbers have declined. However, the human trafficking issue, that That I don't think we could speak to. That still continues, and I want to believe that continues in significant numbers. But there has been a crackdown on it coming from the Ministry of Defense, and Minister Sturge, I believe, is at the head of those operations, in terms of his ministry being at the head of those operations on the Coast Guard, and hopefully we could see a decline in human trafficking, to Trinidad and Tobago. But that's a tough one that's a tough nut to crack. That's all I could say about that for now. All right, so we're 23 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock this morning. Like I said, we do have an artist schedule to pop in this morning before we get to Mr. Narayan Singh. I do not think he is here yet. All right. However, I want to take this opportunity to just remind you, while I have the opportunity, of, is that rain? All right, that's the first time rainfall since we're doing the show, man. Yeah, but we good. We are cover, so we good to go. All right, nice, man. It's good to be outside and you have a little cover from the rain, Elders, I want to remind you that elders, they have the vacation classes taking place, and they're offering 3 exciting opportunities for growth and success. And those 3 opportunities include the 3-week AI course, so you could sign up for that. You also have the option of the CSEC vacation classes. That is a 6-week program, and it is for Forms 3, 4, and 5. You also have the conversational Spanish course, all right, which is a 7-week course. So you could sign up for that as well. And to sign up, all you have to do is call and get registered with elders on 627-8632, or you can WhatsApp them on 715-5480. Those are the numbers that you'll get them on. Those numbers are on the screen. And there is a third number there, 623-0935. So you can make sure and get registered and check elders, man. They're always top of the line. And we have Seth Wayo's Holistic Health Clinic, of course. And Seth will be on when we return to Trinidad, of course, because we have some heavy schedules here and in Antigua. So Seth Wayo's Holistic Health Clinic, powered by nutritional therapy. Very simple. Reverse those diseases naturally. Stop managing them and depending on, medication. So drug-free, supplement-free, root cause healing through nutritional therapy. Book an appointment today by giving them a call on 279-3935 or 761-1952. Now, you could also order his book, You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished. And you could get the book at RIK bookstores nationwide. You can also, if you're in Tobago, you can pick it up at Nelson's. You can go to Amazon. It is available there. And there is a digital copy on Gumroad. So you have many options. Make sure and pick up the book and take a read in that book. You learn a lot. It's a re-education, as he usually says. And we also have Chef Shiraz. Now, Chef has 2 courses currently starting on the 8th of August. Today is the 30th of July. So that's right around the corner. Just a little more than a week away. So what you want to do is organize yourself and get signed up with Chef Shiraz for the Asian cuisine 3-day cooking course, and of course the baking and cake decorating course. Now, what do? You can call him or WhatsApp him on 372-4639 or 737-5097. And these classes, of course, take place at Ramsing Plaza in Shogunas, and all raw materials are provided. So with that, 6:27, we're going to take a break. And when we come back from the break, if the guest is not here yet, we do have the opportunity to open the phone line and take some calls. It's a, open forum this morning. So we will take those calls when we return once the guest does not arrive. Don't go anywhere. Breaking Dawn continues after this.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. we select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Let's get it started. I say, whoa, yo, also come and take a jump and let we start it by the drum, let we start it by the drum. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Line it up, bring the shots and line it up. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Look at lights in the back, watch my canal in the front. Party on the road, there's a party on the roadway. Come let we party on the roadway. Take a jump and let we start it by the drum, let we start it by the drum. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Line it up, bring the shots and line it up. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Look at lights in the back, watch my canal in the front. Party on the road, there's a party on the roadway. Come let me party on the road. So let me see your hands up in the air, wave them up in the band. People from everywhere, welcome to
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career,
Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be.
some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals.
Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Sembrano's Learning Academy. We are more than just a preschool. We are a family-oriented early childhood center where children are loved, nurtured, and inspired to grow. We'd like to think of ourselves as a safe space. From the moment a family joins our community, our hope is that they feel welcomed, safe, secured, and truly at home. By cultivating positive partnership, education becomes a journey best traveled together. We understand that every child is unique with their own strengths, interests, personality, and learning styles. That is why we believe every child has potential, and our role is to nurture their curiosity, confidence, independence, and love of learning so that they can thrive both in school and life. Using meaningful experiences, hands-on explorations, and proven educational practices, we create and develop a genuine love for learning. Our goal is to help children become confident, capable, independent learners who are prepared for an ever-changing world. We focus on developing the whole child by supporting not only academic growth, but also social emotional development, problem-solving skills, resilience, and character. Most importantly, we believe that when children feel valued, connected, and understood, they thrive. Enrollment is ongoing at this time. You can contact us at 689-1345. We invite you to experience the warm partnership and sense of belonging at Zambrano's Learning Academy.
Beauty, heritage, power. The Ministry of Culture and Community Development presents the Miss Afro TNT pageant. Thursday, July 30th, Southern Academy for the Performing Arts. Showtime 7:30 p.m. Presented by the MCCD and the Culture Minister Michelle Benjamin.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the Natural Products Number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson Omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
All right, people, so we're back, and we're going to go to the phone lines, take some calls, 327-7400. I have approximately 12, maybe 13 minutes that I could take some calls for, because we do have a feature taking us up to the top. And then we have Mr. Narayan Singh coming in, and we're going to deal with the industrial relations aspect of things as it relates to rights and responsibilities in the workplace. So, given everything that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, this is your opportunity. Whatever you want to talk about, you can talk about it now. Let me just make sure oh gosh, wait, hold on. Oh God, the Wi-Fi, that's now. I know I connected, I don't know what's going on here. That's now. Let me just reconnect here. Oh God. I don't know, my phone, all right, no. This phone connected proper. That's now. The mom. Remember, that's all the time meeting connected, All right. So we're gonna reconnect here. Who's Green Monkey? Daddy Green Monkey, Daddy Monkey from probably what was in the mixology yesterday. Connected. Brilliant. All right. Yeah. All right. So we reconnected there. And we're going to take a call. Hello, morning. Morning. Hello. Yeah, morning.
Hi.
Yeah, morning, Brian. Go ahead. Brian.
I called you yesterday.
Again, some.
Yeah, it was really good to see. I commend you all. I'm very happy what I saw, and as you know, I always.
I see wrong going
supreme
on, you know.
all the time.
Right.
Right? And it was really good to see that the DPP has taken some action. I think finally people can have some closure.
Mhm.
And now let the law take its course. And as you know, I always say that the wheels of justice does move slow, but it does move.
Yeah.
And wherever it goes, it goes. So, people must understand. People will want to rant and rave and say all kind of things. But when
Yeah.
it reaches the court, let the court and the law take its course.
I agree.
I always say that.
I agree with you. I think there's a lot of sensationalizing of a few issues, and people doing as if, and because there's a lot of sensationalizing, and give the opposition their credit, they're very, very good at sticking needles. I think that because of that, it's becoming, it might appear worse than it actually is, right? Because people forget that there is a system in place to deal with these things. So you just have to let it run its course.
Yeah, and it has to be like that. I mean, people could say what they want. People could rant and rave and talk. But I always say talk is cheap, right? And it is what it is. And I really don't comment on people who I see as insignificant, right? Because when they were in the corridors of power, they did all that they can to ensure that people don't say what they have to say as well. I mean, people tend to forget things. People tend to forget that when people were protesting for certain things, I remember when people were protesting in front of Parliament, people were arrested. And I had to be called to action, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still dealing with some of those things. When
Okay.
people were protesting on certain things, when Victor Roberts and others, I mean, I can't believe I'm mentioning his name, but God, and people were arrested for those protests. And why were they arrested? People were just present. Some people wasn't even there in the protest, and they were arrested. And I have been called to action, and they will be dealt with accordingly.
All right.
Right? But at the end of the day, the rule of law will always reign supreme. Allow the law to take its course.
All right.
And I think whenever Breaking Dawn is going away, as a legal advisor to Breaking Dawn, I think you need to take your legal advisor with you too, man.
Goodbye, Brad. Have a good weekend.
Before I go, just remember, in a few weeks' time, the league restarts, and let's see who will walk alone, and let's see who will not
Of course.
walk alone.
Of course. I look
Take care,
forward
my
to it.
friend.
Nice one.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Take care.
Yeah, the English Premier League will resume, and it will resume in a few weeks' time, and the drama will start, and I will be glued to my television every weekend. Amen for the World Cup coming and fill the gap. Morning. Those weeks has been long, hard
Hi,
weeks,
Safon. Good morning.
Morning. What's
How are
up?
you?
Go ahead. I'm fine.
Looking good over there with that background and so on, man. I see you
Thanks.
get some new equipment and congratulations.
Well,
Keep
we
up
have
the
all
good
kind of thing going on out here. But go ahead.
Nice. You know why the ski operator wasn't charged for murder? You could say.
Well, I
to
know
be
it's
charged for-
manslaughter.
I'll just tell you. Yes.
But it was
to be charged for murder,
yeah.
you must have two ingredients, which is the actus reus and the mens rea, right?
Right.
So he did the act. There was a body, so to speak, but he did not have the mens rea. He did not intend.
He didn't intend to. Yeah. Ramne. I sure. Yep. Yeah, go ahead. What? Yeah, go ahead.
But
Be back
bail
online.
would have been granted.
Right.
Yeah. Bail would have been granted. He probably just didn't meet the criteria to afford the bill, whatever
Okay.
the stipulations were. Yes. And just one other little thing. Something bothered me yesterday, right? I mean, I don't want to put a damper on anything, but when during the funeral for Sir Garfield, right?
Yeah.
Someone said that no one, and they emphasize it, no one would have come anywhere close to his records or past his records. Do you find that was right or no?
Maybe certain records, but we know it have one record that, I mean, he had many records, but there is one record that was broken by Brian, but I wouldn't make too much of it because, like I said, Brian Lara and Sir Garfield shared a very, very good relationship, almost like father and son like relationship. So I don't think if it don't bother Brian Lara, it shouldn't bother anybody else.
Right, but when Brian came on, right, he did say something. He did say when Garfield would have hugged him, Sobers would have hugged him after probably some record. You know, he felt like it was a father hugging a son. So
That would have been when
I felt funny.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
when
I mean?
that's when he made it 375.
Right. See?
Yeah.
So yeah, well, okay. All's well that ends well.
6 or 1 half
Enjoy.
does not
Take
the other.
care.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah. I wouldn't see no thing in that. I mean, Sobers had many records and I mean Lara broke the big one, the 365. That was the one to break. Morning.
Morning, Stefan. You hear me clearly?
Clearly. Go ahead.
Right, thanks for that. I'll try to so talking about cricket here, something that happened very quietly recently is that I see that it have test cricket and going on at Brian Lara Stadium. And that means the ICC would have certified the Brian Lara Cricket Academy for that type of cricket.
Just I hear you clearly there. But go ahead. We again full buzz. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that is very significant, even though it's kind of quiet, because the history that place have there in terms of at the time when it was built and all the controversy, a lot of people thought that stadium was not fit. This opposition at the time was rising to
Oh God, you're breaking up, you know. Oh gosh, I was getting you clear this now. I know the end missing. I must see. Try again. Go ahead.
How you hearing me now?
I hear you good now.
Right. What I was saying is that the Cricket Academy, the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, was once taught and persons in the opposition at the time, the UNC opposition that is, was getting involved in the matter of it being an unsafe place. And the ICC now certifying it to be used for test cricket on that scale, I think is very significant and a big win for the country. I mean, it mightn't do well for the argument that was at the time of it being not safe, but it's good for the country that I think am I not? Tell me something. Is it the only state-owned cricket ground that is certified by ICC? Is that the only state ground that we have that?
Well, the only other one would be the Oval, which is not state-owned.
And no, it's not state-owned. So I think, as a country, I think that is something that is very good for the country and something that. It's worth mentioning a little more than I haven't heard it anywhere. Nobody making any mention of it, but I just wanted to highlight that. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Well, initially, the Brian Lara Stadium was not recognized by the ICC. I am trying to remember how it came to be that it became recognized. And I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember. I'm not off the top of my head, right? But the biggest controversy with that stadium was that it was supposed to cost $200 and something million, and it skyrocketed to $1 billion in cost. And if you see what Guyana built for a fraction of $1 billion over in Guyana. The oval that they have there is chalk and cheese. So that $1 billion that went into the Brian Lara Cricket Academy should have gotten us a state-of-the-art cricketing facility. But I'll go back and double check that. Morning.
Morning, Mr. Stefan.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Right. This weekend I was certified by the ICC, July the 25th to the 26th of around.
Oh, it was just
Right, so
recently
this cricket-
certified?
Yeah, this weekend. When I see the ICC pulling a test match, I say, well,
But what
I wanna know
changed?
how this, I know, I didn't read fully the article, friend. I just doing some Google research, and the 25th, I'm going to send the link to you.
Send me
And
the
it
link
was
now. Let me take a
certified-
read in that. Yeah, but
Right,
go
it
ahead.
was certified by the ICC for test cricket this week. Then
All
I
right.
find our next link from 2017, when the former minister, Darrell Smith, say it will be certified in July of 2017 by ICC
Okay.
for test cricket. But we're in 2026, so it now gets certified.
Mm.
So I'm going to send you the information and go to peruse it. I will come to
I'll take a look at it.
this morning. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'll take a little look at it. Because I and all when I hear the test match playing down there, I was like, but they certified Brian Lara for test cricket. So I don't know what what changed. I don't know how it's now certified. But the biggest drama in that was the escalating cost. Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah, man, morning. Go ahead.
Morning. Boy, we having a problem with the farmers. I just want to highlight that.
Uh-huh.
Food security is talking about. The La Trinidad Estate, San Rafael,
Uh-huh.
just behind the San Rafael police station, and have some farmers there. We're surrounded by the two rivers, the Tumpuna River and the Caroni River. Wassa don't want us to take no water from the Ida River.
Uh-huh.
We apply for funds. We ain't getting nowhere with the Minister of Agriculture at all. Our MP trying to help us, and it's like we ain't getting nowhere at all. So I don't
Who's
know
your
what they
MP?
want us to do. Give us some
Who's your MP?
MP Philip Watts.
Watts is the
Our
MP?
He trying hard to do.
All right, here what to do. WhatsApp me the information, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if I could pass it on to Ravi. Oh gosh, what's his name again, boy? The Minister of Agriculture. First, they don't answer the phone. I can't remember his name. Ravi Ratiram. When he see me, he just hail me. But when I try to call him, he don't answer. So if anybody in the government hear that, you could let Ravi know that now, right? But WhatsApp me the information here. And because let me tell you something, this supposed to be a very, you see, when all there are problems like that, you're saying that there are farmers on both sides, right? Or behind the police station.
Right, we just in that plot there. They call it La Trinidad Estate.
La Trinidad
We're
Estate.
surrounded by the two rivers, the Caroni River and the Tumpuna River. Between those two rivers.
Right. And Wassa is saying that you can't use the water?
Right. They say they don't want us to take no water from the river.
All right.
We apply for water. This is 2013 and nothing doing.
Since 2013, only apply for water?
Yeah, they
Aye.
say they'll do funds. They come back and say, well, they'll try and give us engineering.
Okay.
And up to now, nothing doing.
All right. Like I
The
say.
farmers will find.
All right. But like I say.
And when they catch you, the farmer charging you.
All right. Message me. La Trinidad Estate farming thing, what the issue is. Just send a WhatsApp message. And let me get the information. I will pass it on to certain people. And let me see if we can get that moving from there.
Okay then.
All right? Cool, man. Yeah. All right. I had to hold up on the calls here because we got to get to the top. We have Mr. Ramkumar Narayan Singh coming up. All right. We're just about 8 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. Yeah. That farming issue. Listen, this is supposed to be a simple fix. You go to your MP, the MP is Philip Watts. Philip Watts goes and carries the issue to the Parliament where he has conversations with the Minister of Agriculture and the Minister of Public Utilities. And he puts it over to them. And all they have to do is come together and come to agreement, meet with the farmers and the problem solved. So where's the issue? I don't know. But we'll find out. All right? As I get more information on it. Just send me the message. WhatsApp the number. Send a message. Right. Lovely. Okay. Yesterday there was a lot of activities going on here in Barbados. As a matter of fact, the first one took place at Coconut Court, which was the mixology. They had a nice mixology event for those, staying in the hotel, visitors to the hotel, visitors to the island. And as you can see, a lot of them came out for the mixology. And what happened is they called people up to come up in a mix. And then they gave everybody a taste in it, correct? Nice, man. And was a terrific, there's just part of all the little activities that take place at the hotel when you're staying here. Okay? And these are some of the residents here at the hotel getting involved in the mixology. What she mix it? Like coconut, she was make coconut. Oh God, boy. I hope your belly walk here later, you know. Yeah, then these monkeys, boy. This green monkey. These are Barbados has these green monkeys. I don't know if it's the same one. It looked like the same one, right? He was running across the beach here this morning when we were setting up the show. He kind of watched us a kind of way and then he went on his way. But he just dived down in the mixology. He watched everybody take a look at what was going on. Probably wanted to take a drink. And then ran off. Right? Yeah, boy. Take off, boy. He went a good way, you know. Yeah, boy. A quick piece. Yeah, man. So that's the green monkeys. This is like the second monkey that we've seen. Because we saw one there was one in a kind of a grocery cart. It was two. Right, it had one walking alongside on the boat, and then had one in a grocery cart that was just on the side of the road chilling out. He was tied to the grocery somebody pet, and you'd walk up and he's shaking your hand and all kind of thing. So like the monkeys here, they have their say. All right, so that was the mixology. Then later on in the evening, we crossed the road. Remember yesterday morning we spoke to Crystal Carter, Chef Crystal Carter, who controls or runs the Jake's restaurant, which is right across the road. Jake's have a nice ambience and a real nice vibe to it, boy. Real nice ambience. And they had the saxophonists out. This was in the early because we had to get to Oystins. So by the time we came back from Oyston, we didn't really get to pass back by Jake's to see how the evening went. But this was in the early stages, like when they now started the steak and jazz. So you had the saxophonists entertaining people that were coming in to have a meal. This is the outdoor. Yeah. So you have a nice outdoor area, right? With a bar and everything set up. So the bar services the outside and the inside. And then we got into the kitchen where we had the opportunity to see a nice ribeye steak. Oh God, that looking sexy. A nice ribeye steak hit the grill. And this, of course, was a meal that was ordered during the course, amongst other dishes that they serve. But yeah, but that was a nice piece of steak, boy. Done medium, of course, as steaks usually are done. So that's Jake's. And Jake's had the steak and jazz, all right? But we just passed through early and we had to get down to Oystins. And when we got down to Oystins, we did get the opportunity to speak to Pat at Pat's Place. And we're going to take it to that now. Pat's Place is apparently the place when you're heading to Oystins. And the food was great. I got to admit, I didn't think I'd eat all, but I ended up eating the whole box. So take us to Pat's there, where I filled my belly last night. And, well, my face too.
My name is Stacia.
Stacia.
This is... Your name?
Khadija.
Your name?
Stacia, Khadija. Shana. We at Pat's Place. Oystins.
Your name?
Shanice.
Anne?
Anne.
Cardella.
All right, and then no man working in this kitchen. Only woman.
No, that's why it's Pat's place, because it's mostly bare women, mostly.
Nice.
Men is mostly on the grill, which I'm going to introduce you to them.
Okay.
This is
that's part of it. All right, cool.
Come please. This is our chef leader, Andrew.
Andrew, what's going on?
Andrew's our chef leader.
Nice, man.
Basically, Pat's place starts from here. This is our serving point.
Uh-huh.
Our main food is, as you will know, Bajan dishes, macaroni pie,
Right.
rice and peas. Every day we change our rice. So today is green slip pea rice is today. We don't do meat in our gravy. We do plain gravy, so that's why it's popular, because there's no meat in the gravy. So if you're vegetarian, somebody just want dishes of itself,
right,
which we don't serve meat in our sauces.
All right,
this also is French fries, which
right,
you all know French fries. In a minute,
and down to the end.
we also do grilled potatoes and breadfruit chips. So we do breadfruit chips. We don't do breadfruit grill. Unfortunately, sorry about that. We do things different at Pat's place. We do sweet potato. Our sweet potato is also fried sweet potato.
Okay.
Right. So this is our grilled potato and our breadfruit.
Nice, lovely.
Okay.
Going on to the grill. Where we going now?
We're going to the grill.
To the grill.
Yes, please.
My favorite place, the grill. It's only on this trip I realized Barbados and macaroni pie is a thing. I didn't know that all
Macaroni
the time.
pie, as Americans call it, macaroni and cheese, but
Yeah.
ours is pie, as you know, in the Caribbean, because we put ours in the oven and bake it from scratch.
Right.
So
nice,
that'd
lovely.
be Bajan thing. This is our griller,
Nice.
Adrian. Adrian is our griller, and our next griller is right here. Next griller, please.
Hey, next
Come
griller,
please.
what's going on?
This is our next griller.
Nice.
Curd.
All right.
Curd mainly do marlin, tuna, and swordfish. That's what his specialty is: marlin, swordfish, and tuna.
Okay.
Adrian's specialty is dolphin, kingfish, and snapper.
All
We
right.
also do our grilled potatoes. Adrian or Kurt will assist in grilled potatoes.
What's the difference in the grilling?
The difference in the grilling is that I won't really say the difference. I would say that all the spices is Pat's secret spices
Okay.
of herself, made right here. They're not artificial, nothing. Everything is from Barbados. Or whether it's ginger, I'm not going to tell you everything in her,
Now, you
in
gotta
her
tell us
special.
everything. Yeah.
Right. So whether it's ginger, the Bajan seasoning, she always take it from local people.
All right.
So
lovely.
local. So if you are a local person and looking to even get started in business-wise, you can contact Pat, because she normally takes produce from local.
Okay, brilliant.
Right? So this is basically, Adrian is putting on mahi-mahi, as you can see on the grill.
Boy, the famous
Don't
mahi
get
mahi.
I hope you're not afraid for the fire.
Nah, I ain't afraid of the fire.
Right. So Adrian is putting mahi-mahi on the grill right now.
Right.
And as you can see, wait a minute, I'm
Grilling
going to
up,
get
man.
you. Let me see. All three is dolphin. I want you to see a marlin plate being plated, because he has the mahi-mahi now on the grill. You have to wait a little while, because mahi-mahi is a very thick fish, which it stays longer than marlin, tuna, kingfish, or sword to grill. So
Okay.
that's what we try to tell our customers. I know that sometimes the dolphin takes a while, but because of the texture is thick, as you can see here, the texture of the mahi-mahi is thicker
Oh, yeah.
than the kingfish or the
Yeah.
marlin. So mahi-mahi stays a little longer on the grill.
On the grill.
Right? So, but it's a specialty. Everybody like marlin and mahi-mahi, which is popular.
We're going to have a Pat here. You must say hello to Pat.
How you
All
give
right.
it?
Hi, Trinidad. Yeah. Hello, Pat. How are you? All right, so this is the famous part of Pat's place, and we just got a terrific tour from Staceyana. I realized I was here for Food and Rum, and here like is the busiest of all the food places that I've seen. Because I remember we were here for Food and Rum, and here was packed out, all here was that people. Yeah. And it's a good thing we come with BTMI, so they make sure they order first.
Okay.
Best place to come anytime to eat, whatever you want. You just come back place, you make it happen. It's like eating away at home.
All right.
You make it happen.
What is your favorite? What's your signature dish when you come here? Like you think you're most likely to order?
When I come here, I get the marlin.
Marlin?
Yeah, like that with the with what they call it, the roasted potatoes.
Okay.
The one and only.
Nice, man. How long you coming here?
I've been coming here for a good minute.
All right, nice, man.
Yeah, I've been coming here for a good minute.
All right, well, I see you out tonight.
Yeah.
And everything will prop over the whole weekend, come in, pumping.
Correct is right.
So you're eating here regularly over the weekend.
Of course.
You ain't cooking no food home? Nah, you're coming my party to get food.
You ain't gonna tell the cook food.
Nice, man.
Party, every party.
Nice, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Patrick, thanks a lot, my brother. Nice, man, thanks. So what is your name?
I'm Derek.
Derek. All right, and Derek, you're a taxi driver or was a taxi driver?
I am a taxi
All right,
driver.
man. Ah, boy.
Yes.
What is he having here?
I think that looks like that's the swordfish.
Oh, that's swordfish.
Yes.
All right, that's a
And
big
he's
piece of
having
swordfish,
tuna,
boy.
and I'm having dolphin.
All right, good man. You having what?
Dolphin.
You having dolphin?
Which is my
Swordfish, tuna, dolphin. All right, nice, man. Your dolphin reach yet?
No, it's coming
all right,
out.
you're not flying off the grill. All right, cool, man. So how long you coming here?
Oh boy, for years, a lot of years.
A lot of years.
At least 3 times a week.
Seriously?
Yes, man.
All right, nice,
That's
man.
my Franks. When they come, I always jump her.
All right, brilliant.
No, and I bring also clients here.
And, all right, and you also bring clients here?
Yes.
And what is the feedback from the clients when they come through
excellent,
here?
excellent. All the
Excellent.
time.
Well, I always hear about oysters.
Oh, yes.
This was my second visit here. I was here last year for Food and Rum. Now you're a customer, but this is your go-to, the dolphin, or
Yes.
you've had?
This is my go-to.
This is your go-to.
Yes. Yeah,
all right,
that's
great.
my buddies, you know.
All right, nice,
I
man.
like the dolphin better.
Oh, you like the dolphin better? You like the dolphin better. All right, so, well, I realize it's real action long here at Pat's Place.
Just grilling, yes, man.
Nice, man. So I tell you what, well, I know you're a taxi driver. You probably pick up people in the airport. You have customers you pick up. All right, man. If you ever come into the airport, you're flying to Barbados, look for this space, man. All right, and you'll carry it around and you bring it straight down to Oysters by Pat's Place for a meal. All right? Don't miss him, no. Look for him. All right, so we're here with Jazz. Jazz, where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Jazz, anybody tell you look a little bit like Nadia Batson?
Like who?
Like Nadia Batson.
No, not before.
You know who's Nadia Batson?
Nope.
I'm going to show you a picture of Nadia Batson after.
Show me a picture.
Alain Grass? Siya pa kaya Nadia Batson finish? Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you one of the biggest soca artists out of Trinidad.
Oh, wow.
Right, Nadia Batson.
No, I know Michelle Montano.
But Nadia and I went to school together. We went to St. George's
Yeah,
College. But she's one of the biggest. You know the song, So Long I Ain't See You, Give Me a Wine and...
Yeah. That's
Nadia Batson. All right?
I'm going to have to check her
Yeah,
out.
but kind of finish like her. All right, so where are you from?
I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta,
Yes.
Georgia. So
I was born here, but I live in Atlanta.
Born in Barbados?
Yes.
What part of Barbados you born?
St. Michael.
In St. Michael's? All right,
I've
and
been
you
gone
moved
since the 80s.
since the 80s?
Yes.
Oysters was around in the 80s?
It was.
Was it like as developed as this?
It was here. But I can really tell you that much because I was small, so I don't really know too much about that part.
All right.
I know every time I fly home, I have to come here. It's a must that I have to come to Pat.
Why Pats?
Pat have the best food in Oysters. I
Okay.
was just here like in May.
Uh-huh.
I know I'm back again.
All right.
And I'm coming back in September, and I'll be right here again to eat food.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
You're sure you live in Atlanta or you live in Barbados and visit
I live in
Atlanta?
Atlanta.
But you're sure because the amount of time you're coming back here?
I'm sure. I'm an event planner, so I have a destination wedding that I'm doing here in September.
Okay.
So I'll be back again in September.
Brilliant.
Yes,
So-
I do event planning in Atlanta.
All right, brilliant.
Yes.
So what it is you have in?
So what we having is we having the dolphin, the mahi mahi. It's good, and we have it with macaroni pie, rice and peas. You can't forget the macaroni pie because the macaroni pie is like no other. Only Bajans can make macaroni pie like this.
Every Bajan
Not-
has told me that.
Can't make macaroni pie like this, so we have to always have the macaroni pie. We can't leave without that on the plate. We have
Nice
to have
man.
it. Yes.
So things to note. You're coming to Barbados. You heard it several times on this trip. The macaroni pie, the macaroni pie, the macaroni pie.
Macaroni pie.
And now we're hearing about Pat's Place, Pat's Place, Pat's Place. So you're coming back in September.
Yep.
You're here for Food and Rum too? Or
I'm coming back the ending of September with another group of people that I'm doing a wedding for here at Sandals. So when I bring them, I'm bringing them all here as well.
Okay, brilliant, nice. So I tell you what, we're here, Atlanta, Georgia on the inside, and they have already placed the order. It's dolphin.
Macaroni pie,
macaroni pie.
Double macaroni pie.
Double macaroni pie,
Yes.
rice and peas.
Macaroni pie.
Oh gosh, boy, you can't get enough of it.
Can't get enough of it.
And I get some macaroni pie tonight.
Have to get it.
Guaranteed. All right? Nice.
conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Very, very serious, you know.
Welcome to Antigua Boss. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Boss. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to mass, it was that day.
Are you tired of managing symptoms without understanding why your body is breaking down? Setwire's Holistic Health Clinic provides consultation and re-education sessions followed by nutritional therapy programs designed to address the root causes of chronic disease. The clinic works with clients in Trinidad and Tobago and internationally, helping people rebuild the body through correct nutrition, not drugs, supplements, herbs, detoxes, injections, or quick fixes. Setwire is also the author of You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished, a powerful health book that has been the top-selling book on consignment at RIK bookstores nationwide every month since entering the stores. If you're struggling with cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, autoimmune issues, fertility challenges, digestive problems, or other chronic condition, book a consultation and re-education session today. Purchase the book at RIK bookstores nationwide, Nelson's Bookstore in Tobago, Amazon, or Gumroad. Visit setwireclinic.com or call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Setwire's Holistic Health Clinic, rebuilding the body, reversing disease through nutritional therapy.
Big sale event at Salinas and Sebastian's. Graduation, prom, weddings, Father's Day, or just stepping into your next big moment. We've got you covered because Salinas and Sebastian's, it's more than a suit. It's the perfect fit when it matters most. From the boardroom to date night, look sharp, feel confident, and show up ready. And because value matters, now is the time to dress best for less. Enjoy 25 to 35% off special suits and create a look that's uniquely yours. Complete the look. 35% off dress shirts. Up to 50% off selected dress shoes with any formal purchase. Sneakers. Buy one, get one free. Or buy one and get one half price. Ladies, 25% off selected dress shoes for your special moments. Dress for the moments that matters most. Salinas and Sebastian's, located at Gulf City Mall, upper level. WhatsApp 715-9533.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Are love problems, marriage issues, financial struggles, or business setbacks affecting your life? Pandit Tiwari is a trusted spiritual specialist helping people finding guidance, solutions, and peace. Whether you are facing relationship problems, family disputes, marriage difficulties, financial obstacles, or business challenges. Pandit Tiwari provides personalized spiritual assistance to help you move forward with confidence. Don't let problems control your future. Your solution could be just one call away. Call Pandit Tiwari today. Pandit Tiwari, your path to happiness, success and peace.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
I guess All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and I'm watching myself on the screen here. It ain't that bad yet, you know, Chris. You see it in my face now. But my head looking nice and slim. So, obviously, I ain't put on as much weight. I ain't put on as much weight as I first thought. Ram Kumar holding the head. We want to bring in Mr. Ram Kumar Narayan Singh, who is with us via Zoom this morning. And, of course, he's into industrial relations and business development. So what we're going to get this morning, we're going to get part the industrial relations side of things on a topic concerning the rights and responsibilities of the workplace. And then we're going to get something we haven't gotten from him just yet, which is some information on his business and what he really does and how his business could assist your business in developing. So we bring him in via Zoom. Morning, Mr. Narayan Singh. What's going on, man?
Morning, Stefan. Morning, Stefan. All right. Thank you for having me.
Nice, man.
So,
where you want to start?
ahead, yeah.
Rights and responsibilities.
All right. So I want to jump into that topic because over the last couple of weeks, we've covered a lot of different singular topics on issues that affect the workplace. And I think even considering our last session, we addressed a lot of things that people perceive as very negative in the workplace. So I wanted to apply a positive spin as well and give some perspective in regards to where people's rights and their responsibilities are, right? So, you know, when you consider rights, we understand it to be something that a person has some measure of entitlement to, something that, whatever that is established to maintain the minimum standards of human dignity and human respect for human life and human safety, etc., right? So a right would be something that you are entitled to in accordance with law and the minimum standards of human behavior. And a responsibility, Stefan, would be something that you are held accountable for. Right? Now, what you'll notice quite often, Stefan, is that people, they are very, very interested in what their rights are. They're very interested in the enforcement of that. And when it comes to the responsibility side, unfortunately, you find that, you know, people are a little bit, they're apprehensive of it. They're very guarded when it comes to accountability. So you tell somebody, you know, what are your, if you have a discussion with somebody about their, what their benefits or what they're supposed to gain from having a job or being part of a business, they will happily rattle out, I should be paid well, I should be given consideration for when I have a need for leave, and if I have personal issues, it should be accommodated, and as the business grows, I should have an opportunity to benefit from the growth of that business. right? You rattle that quickly. And then you ask them, you say, well, what responsibilities would you like to carry in regards to having the ability to have these rights and sustaining that ability? Because remember, people want the right to something, but they also want it to be sustained.
Right.
They want to have work and etc. etc. And you would find that they will quickly say, okay, just give them a job description. They don't want anything else. Tell me, and when they look at the job description, they're going to say to you, you expect me to do all of these things?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever had that experience. People look at a job description and say, look at how much things in this job description. And what quickly people ignore is that you're not expected to do all of these things at once. But in different times in the day and different times in the course of your employment, you'll be expected to do these things. And employers, in my opinion, Stefan, they have struggled a lot with establishing the standards and the policies and the structures that will balance these rights and responsibilities. You see, you can't want rights and want to ignore responsibilities. And once you have responsibilities, you now become responsible as well and liable for establishing standards that will maintain rights, delivering dignity and mutual respect. So I want to tell you categorically, segue now into what our business is about. Because today I decided, as per what we would have discussed, that I really need to be clear to the public in terms of what we do and how we do it. My business is geared towards sustaining an environment where people's rights and their responsibilities can be regarded in equal measure. Right now, our interest is to help businesses achieve that outcome, and there's a reason why specifically businesses. You see, my years of experience, Stefan, working with being involved in trade unionism and working with civil society groups and being also an employee for years and having experiences, both positive and negative. And I'll give you an example of something that was very positive that we had. We had negotiations occurring when I was part of the trade union fraternity with Steelworkers Union. And in the course of that, I was part of the team. I mean, I wasn't directly and only responsible. I want to be clear about that. But I was part of the team that succeeded in negotiating almost 100% increase for certain benefits. And in this day and age, even back then, 10 years ago, that was very much unheard of. And it wasn't because of protests and threats and anything. It was because of mutual respect in a negotiation process. So I'm saying that to say that when rights and responsibilities are approached with in a rational and responsible way by both the employer and the employee, the outcome is always in the best interest of all parties concerned. So we, in our business capacity, coming out of all of those experiences and recognizing, Stefan, that if you do not assist the business or support the business in creating the right environment with the right tools and resources, then what happens, Stefan, is that business fails and everybody suffers, right? So the goal of our business is to help business owners establish the best standards of policies and procedures. Now, why? Why do we need to have all of this structure? Why do we need to have all of these policies? People say to me all the time, I have been in business for years and I have hired persons. They've come asking for a job, I've given them a job, and we've had an agreement for a salary, and they work. Well, I want you to go back just a little bit, if you and the viewers could remember, a couple of segments ago, I mentioned that an employee is susceptible to remembering what they feel and what is convenient to them, and they will lie. That it is not something.
They fabricate. Yes.
I would say I say it out like that, and here's what people are offended. Some people are offended, and some people feel that, well, no, it should not be. But it is like saying that, when we have cricket, rain should not fall. It's like taking a position like that and thinking that that would rationalize, right? Oh, I apologize for my lighting. I know it's a little. We didn't get a chance to set up all right. I know it's dark.
You're lighting good, man. You lighting good, and Chris? Lighting good,
But
man.
the truth is, I'm a black Indian, so
we're good.
It is what it is, right? So the point is that when you do not create clarification and transparency with clearly defined documentation for what the relationship is about, employees will make it up as they see fit. And that is why the onus is on the employer to create these systems. And we have been, a lot of people have reached out to us with questions, and we've made the effort to answer them without, some of these people, I understand, they're not trying to incur costs, so they just want to get some answers, and we've made an effort. But the truth is, we can't answer everybody like that. Minimum standards of accountability for an employee's presence on the job, that means coming to work and coming to work on time. And Stefan, we provide employers with solutions for that. Technological systems and structures for documentation in addressing when people do not conform with it, or when they have confusion with it, or when they lie about it as well, right? And then the second thing is behavior on the job. When somebody is part of your work environment, the standards, policies, and procedures that will guide an employee in regards to how they behave. I'll give you a quick example in just to emphasize that before I go to the third point. An employee reported to our work environment some years ago, and when the employee came to work, there were 2 other chairs next to his desk, and he would routinely take one of the chair and put his foot up on it. Right? So he would just, just like stick his foot out and rest it on it. And some of us do that. And one day, nobody never said anything to him. It was just 2 extra chairs. And one day, they hired another person. So the other person came and sat in a chair next to him. Remember, there were 2 chairs. Now there's 1 chair.
Right.
He routinely continued putting his foot on the other chair, like put his foot up. So he would just rock back and rest his foot on it. Not literally his shoe, but I just want to make people understand the concept of it. He was kind of putting his leg up on the chair, right? So a couple of weeks into the job, employees and the other employees on the probation evaluation, the employee says, they ask the employee, they say, well, can you tell us, do you have all the tools and resources to do your job? And the employee says, yes, because that's a routine question that you should always start an evaluation with, right? Okay. And then they ask, are you comfortable in your work environment with the interaction of the people around you? And the employee says, well, yes, I am. Okay, and let's now talk about how your job is going, how you're performing your duties. And the person says, yeah, but wait, hold on. Before we go off this, I want to tell you all, there's one thing I did not get, and I want to, I don't know if you all can arrange it, because I noticed the other employee have it. And they say, what? They said, the person said, well, a spare chair. And the employee said, the evaluator said, well, what do you mean a spare chair? He said, well, the other employee have a chair to pop his foot, and I want one too.
Right.
No. To the evaluator, that was a preposterous request. Like, are you insane? What are you talking about? And the employee proceeded to explain, well, since I've been here, this employee has another chair and he's put his foot up and to help him relax and thing. And I think I should get a chair as well. I think it's a very comfortable position to be in. And when they started to go into it, and they had to address the other employee, he ended up with 2 employees who are upset. Here's why. The first one had to stop putting his foot up on the chair, because that is not what the chair is for, and he was not supposed to do it. And the second one felt, well, the only reason they stopped it is because they don't want to give him a chair. Now, when you look at that, where did it start? First, it started with the company not addressing the employee who was putting up his foot on his chair.
Right.
On the chair. The second thing is, the company also did not clarify, apart from the enforceability, the worker said, nobody never told me that I when I home, I put my foot up. That's why sofas has come with a footstool.
Right.
And they said, well, does it look like a footstool? And he was arguing, and listen, the rationalization of it did not exist. I mean, I'm sure the viewers can relate to the irrationality of it. But do you know that in that moment, in that conversation, that was rational? And I'm saying to you that when you have a workplace, if you do not have clear parameters, some of the more of how behavior should be, because we're on behavior, what happens is people will bring their personal and private behavior into the workplace and enforce it in your culture.
Right.
So a simple protocol we have built into our policies for our HR manual is companies' resources and provided must be used in accordance with the intent for which they are provided. And you are not to change or enhance or otherwise, there's an M word for that, when you
manipulate?
Well, not manipulate, I remember there's a modify, sorry. Modify to suit your personal preference unless it is authorized by management. And people take that simple term for granted because that term covers everything. In other words, you can't come to work and just rearrange your desk, people, or change around your office, or take borrowed stuff from other people's desks, things like that, because it is clear the company has established that. And when, God forbid, something like that escalates into actual conflict, the truth is the statutory bodies, the regulatory bodies are going to say, did you have a clear procedure? And that is the nature of today's world. Now let's go to the third thing.
Right.
It ties in performance. So you have attendance, presence on the job, which is attendance and punctuality.
Right.
You have behavior, that's the other thing, right? And then the third thing is performance.
Performance.
The actual execution of the duties and responsibilities. And when you don't have things like a job description, people are paranoid about having a job description. They say, if I put a job description, the person is not going to do anything else. That doesn't make sense. You hire the person for a particular role, right? And you should be able to clarify what the association of that role will be as it correlates to the process flow of a business. What's a simple language? Stefan, you're the host of this show. And if a standard job description would be to engage and coordinate the information and discussion that occurs on this live program.
Right.
Then it might have something, they say, okay, Stefan, you just set up an online session with the Rising. And you say, oh, my job description never say to use Zoom.
Right, understood.
But the employer should be rational enough to not go crazy and say, so I need to write Zoom in order for you to be part of your job. And the employer should instead go to this simple neutral position. The setting up of Zoom directly correlates to the coordination of the show. And therefore, I don't need to read, write, and spell for that to be part of your job description, because by virtue of the fact that it is associated with the show, it is associated with your job. And it becomes your responsibility.
Yeah.
So that simple argument, that simple explanation to the employee absolutely clarifies anything. Now, if the employer cannot correlate it to the duties, then obviously the employer is trying to adduce. And there's where the gray area is with some employers. But the point of it is that job description should not be something that you should fear. And then, tied in with duties and responsibilities, you must have defined systems for measuring the success outcome of an employee. How would you determine that they have performed their job well? And those three things, Stefan, in simplicity, do you know a lot of people mix that up? Some people think behavior is performance. Some people think attendance is behavior. A lot of people think that, right? So those three things are just a small snippet of where employers mess up when it comes to policies and procedures. And this is where we, as a service provider in the industry, as a matter of fact, what I've just given you is actually our starting point for how we support businesses. We give them technological solutions, we give them policies and procedures, and we guide them through the steps. We actually take responsibility as well for the steps in handling situations that escalate into conflict, where employees are in disagreement or in contention with what the employer has established, or in situations where the employer has failed to establish it and the employer has gone off the reservation. Right? Now, I don't know how much time do we have, Stefan?
Chris, what's the time looking like? Yeah, but just to your point, I have heard. I mean, I know people that you know, they just call them Mr. So and so, and they just call them Mr. or Mrs. So and so after the company they're working for, because in their opinion they just go over and beyond in terms of their job description. If saying that is terminology that you use, and I've heard other people say, "Boy, I don't know, me, they don't pay me, I not doing nothing, pay me to do, you know," and that kind of, you know, things like that. Now, but really and truly, if you are to be assessed, you are assessed. Part of your assessment is based on how far you're willing to go for the company that you're working with, the company that pays you. Because at the end of the day, there is a salary coming at the end of the day, right? Now you might not, you might do work that is outside of your I don't want to say job description, but you might end up doing work. I know people that do work for other people in companies, right? Yeah. And I have often said, like, my cousin is one of them, right? My nephew is one of them too. They just have this thing about them that, look, I will get you my, I get you my work. Look, it had nothing to do. What we're doing over here, you know, and they would, you know, assist. So sometimes you look at it and you're saying, but you're doing. I
want to say something about that. Let me.
You're getting paid X amount of money.
First off, Stefan,
to provide a service or to do.
I think I lost your audio.
Right, you have me now.
Yeah, I have you now. Right.
Right, but I lose you now. Right. That's how go ahead talk.
Yeah, I want to provoke you a little bit with that.
Yes.
So check this out. In the first instance, the people who try to argue that they are not doing anything more than what they are doing, that is not an indication, in my opinion, of a person who has a proper understanding of their role and how it correlates with the business flow process of our organization, and then how it comes back to benefit them in the long run. In my opinion, they have disconnected themselves from where the rights and responsibilities lie in sustaining the business that feeds the employment opportunity that they have. And they have taken a position of ignorance in regards to the bigger picture. Now, the people, in the first instance, Stefan, a person cannot do two people's job. That is a myth.
Right.
Let me explain why I'm saying that. A person has a maximum capacity, a person, as a human being, right? And as a human being, you cannot get up tomorrow morning and become two human beings. I'll give you an example. If I were to tell you, Stefan, normally two people is push this car out of this garage, and I want you to push it out by yourself, there's a high probability that if you try, you might fail or injure yourself. There's a high probability, right? And it's using a real crass example. Now, I want you to imagine in situations where workflow processes are going on. What happens is that if you have two people, let me give a more connecting example. Imagine you have a workflow process where somebody does package something and then they hand it to somebody to put it in a box. And the person who gets it, puts it in a box, folds it up, and carries it to somebody else. So in a day, a person who's packaging something could do 10. And the person who packing the box could do 10. And then it gets to the other person. Now, let's say a person stays home or they're absent or they're not there. And you say, I say to you, Stefan, I want you to handle that area today because we only have one person. The first thing in your head, I doing how to do two people work. But here's the truth. Because you have to package it and then put it in the box, it means that you are occupying one role and then you're going to move to the next role. The truth is there's a probability, Stefan, that you're going to end up doing 5 boxes that day because you are taking the time, the 8 hours that was allocated to getting 10 done in this section and 10 done in the other section. And now you're applying, you didn't follow me.
Yeah.
No.
No.
following me, right?
Hold on. Yeah. Because because that's a good point to make. It all boils down to time. I could get 10 boxes done doing one thing in 2 hours. Let me say it take me 2 hours. But if I have to fill in for the other person, I am only going to complete what I could complete within that 2 hour period.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. And what has happened is employees get into the argument that I should not have to go and pack in the box as well as package. They get into that argument and they miss the point. Here's the point. The other person is not there for whatever reason. And if we don't package any boxes at all, the pay that you're supposed to get for packaging the package, you mightn't get it because we sell nothing. They miss that point. Now, here's the next thing that comes out of that. Quite often, what an employer might identify is that, hey, this person pushed themselves and they were able to do 7 boxes, packaging and filling it in the box. And I have 2 people doing it and I'm getting 10 boxes for the cost of 2 employees in this rule. But when 1 person doing it, I'm getting 7. Yeah. And what people now, the employers now, without rationalizing it or going into the meat of why that situation is existing, they now say, you know what, let 1 person do that job because it's more productive in terms of time and cost. And it affects the employee negatively because the employee feels now, I used to have a person next to me helping me in this process, and now I am asked to do it alone. And that mentality is what gets in the way of efficiency standards being developed. What should have happened is the employer should have made the effort now to find out why am I only getting 10 boxes? Maybe I'm supposed to be getting 12 or 15 when the 2 persons are there. Quite often, employers themselves are the ones that cause the inefficiencies to become practice. And then when employees get accustomed with that, they take a position that, remember, Stefan, we are naturally lazy, you know. By nature, we are lazy. We're designed to be lazy.
Why
and I can prove it here. When you get up this morning to arrange yourself for this show, there was a warm spot on your bed that was calling you, boy. The warm spot says, Stina, Stefan, here nice. You have a few more minutes. And you and I and about 300,000 or 400,000 people this morning in Trinidad and Tobago, that warm spot called everybody. And do you know it had some people who responded? And they're still in that warm spot. Here's the point. There's a point. Our bodies
we have about a minute. Go ahead.
Right. So I'll close it. The point is that comfort is the thing that steals that puts us in that place. And discomfort, anything that pushes a need for us to do more or exert more, is always seen as negative.
So we're talking about the comfort zone here now.
Yeah, but the truth is work is also supposed to be hard.
But you mentioned I know we only have a few seconds, but as you mentioned comfort and the comfort zone, there are people that will never know their true potential if they stay in that comfort zone. So if you continue to just want to pack 10 boxes one way, you're not going to discover the potential that you have to do the 2 jobs, or maybe even to be promoted to do something else.
But you want a raise.
Cycle. Huh?
But you want a raise. But you
want more money.
So we close on that one.
All right. So I tell you what, we just about out of time.
Right.
Wait now, we're going on there. All right. It kind of frozen. What is going on? Just now, let me just get back.
Yeah, we had a little freeze.
Right, we had a little freeze, but we're good to go. All right, well, we're out of time, so we got to wrap things up. But good conversation this morning as usual. And next week I'll see you again via Zoom, and then be back in studio the following Thursday. All right? So take it easy, man.
Good morning.
Yeah, man. That's Mr. Ramkumar Narayan Singh there. And we got to take a break. When we come back from the break, Breaking On will continue as we get your birthdays and your anniversary greetings going. Keep it right here for that. And after that, we will wrap things up, all right, for this Thursday here in Barbados. And I tell you, we had a little rain this morning, but the sun is out and the sea looks absolutely beautiful on the sand. So I tell you, nothing can spoil this place. It's majestic, all right, and it's really really something to wake up to. You know, I'm telling you, it's a good place to work. You know, good vocation place. You know, you can't miss, you can't lose. So keep it right here. We'll be back after this.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsayn, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the natural products number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson Omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Doctors Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
William Monroe's birthday celebration presents a church fundraiser talent show, The Talent Within. Join us on Saturday the 29th of August at 6:30 p.m. at the San Juan Revival Ministries. Do you have a talent waiting to be discovered? Then this is your time to shine. Amazing cash prizes. First place, 5,000. Second place, 3,000. Third place, 2,000. Fourth place, 1,500. And fifth place, $1,000. There also be lots of exciting door prizes to be won. Tickets are only $100. Featuring special guest performances by Blessed Messenger and Minister Sean Daniel. Don't miss this spectacular evening of talent, entertainment, and fellowship. For more information, call 490-6760 or 332-6880. The Talent Within, where gifts are revealed and stars are born.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Welcome to Antigua Mars. Them people have no behavior, but they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mars. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to Mars, it was that layer.
All right, people. So we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and of course, we got to thank Mr. Ramkumar Narayan Singh and his conversation there, as it happens every Thursday. We're going to get to the birthdays, and after the birthdays, we will get into an interview. We had the opportunity to sit down with the owner of Coconut Court Beach Hotel, Miss Linda Lamkin, and we had a nice chat with her. She gave us a nice history of how the hotel started with her father and so on and so forth. You'll hear more of that in just a little bit. But before we do that, and we wrap things up and bid you farewell from Barbados, we got to say happy birthday as we get into the birthday segment. We're going to say happy birthday to Miss Allison Alain. All right? Now, Allison is our main liaison with BTMI. And from the inception of Synergy coming to Barbados, she's always been our go-to person, our point person here in Barbados. Today's her birthday, and we want to single her out for a very special birthday shout. And we want her to enjoy today. She's a Cropover child, Cropover baby. And I guess she's going to be enjoying her birthday from now until next week. All right? And I'm sure that she has many, many activities to attend. She's a true workhorse. When I tell her workhorse, she don't stop working. All right, I think in her sleep and all she does work. But her job is to make us comfortable and to organize almost everything for us when we arrive in Barbados. From the time we arrive in Barbados, or before we even reach Barbados, she already organized everything for us, every aspect of the stay. And she always makes us extremely comfortable, sometimes too comfortable at times. All right, and she was down at Oystons with us last night. She passed through to pick up her food and go, and then we dropped her off at the hotel. And we had good con. We've always had a terrific relationship with Alison and with BTMI on the whole. But we want to say happy birthday to Alison, and do enjoy your day. Have a good one, and take a shot for me later. All right, because I know you had to be drinking something later. Before I move further, we were given these beautiful. This is the next thing that's happened when we come to Barbados. We always get gifts, and I gotta say the bag game is up. The bag game up, right up. You see this bag? Quality bag, zip to the back. All right, for more storage. Look, zip to the back for storage and thing, man. Nice. So we have the bag here, Barbados, and we got some nice gifts in it. I have a nice pouch to roll with. Nice. I have my hat. All right, nice, man. Bucket hat. Turn it. Oh, the bag. Sorry, Barbados. Sorry, I had it on the back. I get excited with the zip. All right, so. Or turn the hat around. Right, nice. Brilliant. Crop over. We have a nice culinary guide here, Oystons on the bay. So you could check out the whole guide. We have something that, oh gosh, everybody needs one of these during carnival time. A fan. All right, nice one. So we have that. And I also have, what else we have inside of here? What is this? Our? This is a foldable cup. You serious? All right, I open it. Like Chris already explored it. I'm going to check out here. Alison birthday and we getting gifts. All right. Oh, it's a foldable. What are you supposed to do here now, Chris? Huh? Open the lid. You open the lid. Oh, and you push it down. Oh, that's real bad. I like this. Nice, man. A foldable cup. All right. Great, man. I like that. And that's enough. That's big enough for why this drink. All right. And we do have, I like this color, you know. I hope it's the right size. We have a t-shirt here. Let me see if they get my, boy, correcting. Nice, man. Barbados to the world. Crop over. Beautiful. I like that. Pink. All right. I used to wear plenty pink. That's before my belly had sprung up. You know, when you have flat, when you have no belly and thing, I wear pink and thing. You see like this black here? My whole closet black. Yeah. You want too small? Blame Kelmore. He should have known better. But we want to thank you. Thank Alison and the fine folks at BTMI for the gift bag and just for the entire stay here in Barbados. It was, everything that we expected to be, having come here since, how long we come into Barbados? This is only my second chance, my second opportunity, or my second visit. I was here for Food and Rum last year in November, and this year for Crop Over. It's how long we come in here? 5 years? About 5 years. So in all the years that we've come to Barbados, this is the lady that is responsible for all of our joy here in Barbados and giving us the best of what Barbados has to offer, including all of the tours that they send us on. And most of those tours we couldn't fit into the programming, but we will put it online. So make sure and look out for those tours when they are uploaded. I'll let you guys know when it's uploaded and where it's uploaded to. All right. So Alison enjoyed it, darling. And we only have 3 more. So we got to send out happy 49 birthday greetings to Julie Bicari. All right, from her husband, Nick, our daughter, Jewel, their daughter, Jewel, and all of their family and friends, wishing her God's blessings for continued good health and happiness, and thanking her for her love and unwavering kindness to all. And thank you, Stefan, and keep up great work on the #1 morning show. You know it. All right, nice man. You know the bucket hat looking? It looking all right? Yeah, I'm really a bucket hat guy, you know, but it covering my ears now, so it making me look normal. Happy birthday also going out to America Maharaj. Happy birthday. Wishing you a wonderful day today. Her birthday is actually tomorrow, the 31st of July, from Boca Raton, Florida. And we hope this upcoming year brings you immense joy, health, happiness, and success in all your endeavors. Please know how incredibly proud we are of you and everything you have accomplished. Next, get ready for marriage. Oh God, your parents pushing your girl. With lots of love from your parents, Robin and Asha, Nanny, Polly, Uncle Dave, and all of your friends. Papa, you. They're talking marriage, Lord Father. And finally, sending happy 16th birthday wishes to Levi from his dad Ronnie and his mom Leah and brother Matthew. May the light of God always be his guide. So happy birthday going out to you, Levi. And that's your birthday greetings for today. We've managed to stay on point with all of the birthday greetings. And right now, we gotta wind things down and bid you farewell from Barbados. And as we do so, we will leave you with an interview where we sat with the owner of the Coconut Court Beach Hotel, Miss Linda Lamkin. Nice man. And she did a nice sit down with us and gave a nice history of the hotel and how it came to be. And we want to thank them for our stay here and the hospitable staff that they have. Everything that we've experienced at the hotel has been terrific. And we would encourage anybody to come here. When you come into Barbados, you could book a stay at the Coconut Court Beach Hotel. They have a lovely beachfront property here that you could explore, amongst other things. You have Jake's across the road for fine dining and entertainment when the night comes. And you also have activities here at the Coco Restaurant as well. The stay has been wonderful. Chris and I will be off to Antigua, where we will be heading to the Siboney Hotel, where we usually stay. When we are in Antigua, we'll link up with the team there. That's the life and the rest of the crew. They will be covering Melting Pot tonight. We will be able to bring you that footage tomorrow morning on Breaking Dawn. We will also be touching base with Brooklyn and the Barbados team, because they have some activities taking place here in Barbados during the course of the day that we're going to find out about tomorrow as well. We're going to continue to bring you as much as we can as it relates to the current affairs in Trinidad and Tobago. Remember, when we travel, we try to keep that lightish because we have a lot of ground to cover and a lot of commitments. We don't come here for vacation. We come here to work. And part of that work is covering the events and so on and so forth and promoting them. That's what we're here for. So while I know a lot of you like your current affairs and you like to talk about the affairs of the day, and we like to take the phone calls and call in, there are some mornings that may not be able to happen depending on the amount of content that we have. So we have tomorrow morning Breaking Dawn in Antigua, and then Monday to Thursday next week, Breaking Dawn will be live from Antigua. That would include Carnival Monday and Tuesday. All right? And then we are out of Antigua later on next week. But for now, we want to thank BTMI, of course. Like I said, Alison and the whole crew there at BTMI. Jason, who moved around with us as well. Jason from BTMI. That's another good brother boy. He was real cool dude. And we want to thank the whole BTMI crew for making this possible. Again, we look forward to Food and Rum later in November. But for me and Chris, we out from Barbados, but we leave you with the owner of the Coconut Court Hotel, Beach Hotel. That is Miss Linda Lamkin. And enjoy this interview and find out more about the hotel through the owner. And next time we see you, we'll be in Antigua. So goodbye. Beautiful island of Barbados. And while we are staying here, we are staying at the Coconut Court Beach Hotel. And we managed to run into one of the owners, Mrs. Linda Lamkin. And we're going to find out a little bit about the hotel and how it came to be. From the little I know of it, it starts back in the 1950s and 60s with your father. Charlie, and a whole journey from Nassau to Barbados and the tourism sector.
That's
So
right.
tell us a little bit about how that came to be.
Well, my father Charlie is a Barbadian born and bred, but he was
Okay.
working in Nassau in the late 1950s.
Mhm.
My mother Lorraine, she was from Canada, and she was working in Nassau. Seemed to be a real melting pot
Right.
at that time. So the two of them met. They got married. My eldest brother James was born in Nassau, and my father there saw tourism booming for the first time, and he said to my mom, you know, we can really make a go of this in Barbados. Let's go back to Barbados and let's try our hand at tourism.
Okay.
And that's what they did. They had a small guest house in St. Lawrence Gap, and my father, with 5 children, my parents, you know, that wasn't enough. So my dad used to moonlight as a rep, selling tours and things like that to the visitors along the south coast of Barbados, one of the hotels being Coconut Court Beach Hotel.
Okay, so all right, so he started off selling tours. Well, St. Lawrence Gap is not too far from here.
Not too far.
Right, so he started off selling tours, and then he started to work here at the hotel.
No, he didn't. He did not. So they had their business, White Sands, in St. Lawrence Gap.
Okay.
And in between all of that, he would visit the different hotels if you wanted to do an island tour, you wanted to rent a car,
Mhm.
if you needed information about the island, he would come and visit the hotels and meet with the guests. So the gentleman, Mr. Apthorpe, he was an English, wealthy Englishman who owned this property. It was much smaller at that time, 40
Right.
rooms. He was elderly. He needed to go back to England for health reasons. And he said to my dad, he liked my dad, he said, Charlie, I'd like to sell this property to you and your wife. My dad said, well, you know, I don't have the money for that. Anyway, he said, well, I gotta sell it, I gotta go, so see what you could do. So there was a couple of interested persons, and my dad went to all of his elderly relatives and asked them, if you're gonna leave me anything in your will, please give it to me now. And he managed to scrape it all together with the help of family and friends, and my parents bought Coconut Court. That was 1975,
Wow,
51 years ago.
51 years ago.
Yes.
Well, I could imagine the I could imagine the value of it then, as opposed to what it be valued now. You said it started off as with 40 rooms.
That's right.
And you all have expanded to how many rooms now?
Right now we have in service on the beach side, we have 111 beautiful ocean facing studios.
Oh yeah.
You can see, right?
Oh, yeah.
Speaks, they
This
all
is-
have beautiful view.
Basically what you see every morning, every day while it's staying there.
And we also have 24 apartments across the street.
Oh, so this
12 apartments
expands-
across the street, excuse me.
Right. So
our annex is across the street too.
Oh, because I keep seeing Jake's menu.
Yes,
Here.
Jake's is part of us too.
Okay.
So we have Coco's, which is our beachside restaurant and bar here.
Right.
Captain Charlie's Beach Bar, named after my dad.
Mhm.
And then we also have Jake's across the street, and much more contemporary, not as traditional, obviously, as Coco's and Charlie's over on the beachside.
Okay, so you got a wide variety of different kind of culinary.
Yes, and different
delights.
atmosphere.
And a different, yeah, because over there look like a totally different thing. I also understand that you all have like theme nights as well,
Yes, we do.
entertainment-wise, yeah.
Yes, we do. We have karaoke, we have managers run punch parties. We also have several local artists that
Mhm.
perform here. And we have moonlight movies on the beach. We have DJ Friday nights over at Jake's. There's lots of things going on. Always lots of things
I like
going
the movie
on.
night on the beach.
Yeah, it's
I don't think
cute,
I've ever
isn't it?
experienced that, yeah.
Yeah, it
Movie
is
night
great.
on the beach, that's our like our vibes.
Yes.
The beachfront here is just absolutely fabulous. From the time we came in on Saturday, and I got up to the room, and I walked out onto the patio area, and look out, I was like, yeah boy, yeah, this is it. You know, even the poolside here, this gazebo right here,
Yes.
everything is well laid out. Just terrific, facilities all around. But what are some of the different amenities that you all offer?
Well, I would say with regards to the rooms, all of the rooms are air conditioned, Wi-Fi. They have kitchenettes, including what I call an economy kitchenette. So it's not a full kitchen, but you have a microwave, a fridge, a sink, toaster and kettle, etc.
Right.
As far as the hotel is concerned, we have live entertainment, we've got swimming pool, we've got beach bar, we've got main restaurant, Jake's as well. We have 24-hour security and front desk services.
Right.
We don't have a gym or a spa, but really and truly this is a real leisure. This is what people come for. They come for the people and they come for the beach.
Yep. I realize the staff is very friendly.
Yes.
You have a fabulous staff here. I mean, training-wise, I mean, they go through a certain level of training, of course,
Definitely, that's ongoing.
Yeah, you all don't make joke with that because, I mean, tourism is extreme. I mean, the thing about tourism is service, right? So far in our stay here, the service has been second to none.
Thank you.
I haven't had any complaints. The rooms are fabulous, very, very comfortable. I am just totally enjoying the stay here. What would you recommend people that are coming to Barbados? What would you recommend? They come to Coconut Court. You know, what is your top tier recommendation for them when they're coming here?
For excursions and things like that, you mean? Barbados, I call Barbados the New York of the Caribbean. So you can do as much as you want or nothing.
Nothing at all,
right?
yeah.
So, and we have guests that like both of those.
Right.
So you can really enjoy this atmosphere and just relax and chill. Enjoy the beach. We have great snorkeling and swimming here, protected swimming area. Right, so we have our lagoon here has a breakwater, so we don't have any strong current or waves, so it's good for swimming. And we have reef balls inside of our lagoon, so it's great for snorkeling. And all very safe. We planted lots of trees on the beach, so you can enjoy the beach for the whole day. So if you want to just fly and flop, so to speak, Coconut Court is perfect for that. As far as excursions go on the island, I always recommend a good island tour. To get your feet on the ground, know where you are. And my brother Ted, the whole family's involved in tourism. My brother Ted's Tours, he does wonderful island tours. My brother James, we're located in a UNESCO World Heritage Site. My brother James, he does tours of the George Washington House and the historic Garrison area, which is right on our doorstep.
Right.
And if you're an ocean lover, well, Barbados has some of the best catamarans in the world. Fantastic service. Great food and drinks, pick you up at the hotel, drop you back.
Yeah.
If you're a nature lover, I love Flower Forest, Hunts Gardens. And if you're a bird watcher, we don't have as many birds as Trinidad does, but we do get a lot of migratory birds that come through the island. There are local birders who do private tours as well. I think all of those are great.
All right, I understand you all have a boardwalk as well that extends from here.
Yes, that's right. The South Coast Boardwalk is just a few steps.
Right.
It doesn't run across the front. That's me.
That's you?
I'm a music lover. I love music.
Okay, brilliant. What favorite type of music?
Reggae.
Reggae.
Soca.
Yeah, reggae and soca.
Island music for sure.
You could tell. In terms of soca, what would be your favorite soca artist or song?
The one who really got me into soca, I would say, David Rudder. I saw him at the Country Club. Saw him play live at the Country Club. His Gilded Collection from 1983. Absolutely fantastic music.
Nice.
I love Marshall Montano, of course. Kes, Mighty Sparrow, of course. Oh Lord,
Right.
who doesn't love him?
Lovely.
So, yes, definitely. For me, and I get in a little bit of trouble for this, but Trinidad, when it comes to soca, is unbeatable.
Oh gosh, you see? You won't get in trouble for that, trust me. In terms of reggae, well, of course, Bob Marley. It has always started with Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, #1.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could surpass Bob Marley.
No.
As long as we go, we will be gone from here. Others will come, and Bob will his legend, his legacy, his music, you know, everything that is Bob Marley will live on. You know.
Yes.
Same way with Michael Jackson, I think. So I just thought that was very interesting because it put a nice little. It's a nice little addition to the room. As you enter, you get a little. All right. Backman feel in the party room, or this is the swinging engine room, and just put a little fun to it. A nice little different flavor, a nice different vibe than just to see room 111 or room 112.
Yes.
You know, it have a
Named
nice little
after a
addition.
flower or something. Yeah.
Yes, I just thought it was
definitely.
terrific. It represents, music. Well, music and the Caribbean, reggae and soca is the heartbeat of the Caribbean islands. I mean, right now we're in the middle of crop over.
Yes.
And I would say, if you're coming for crop over next year, the year after that, this is a terrific hotel to book. It's very, very relaxing. I ain't lying. You're at peace here, right? You get very light. And I'm sure that would have been the effect, given everything that you could, that you see when you wake up in the morning. This is how you want to wake up on a morning, people. All right? So you said you have the swimming and the snorkeling lagoon.
Yes.
All right, and anything else? You all also do foreign currency exchanges as well?
Yes, our front desk operates 24 hours a day.
24 hours?
Yes, and
Okay.
we have a gift shop on premises as well.
Right.
It sells all of your snacks, liquor, sunscreen, anything that you need along those lines. Resort wear, that's open every day too.
All right, and so finally here, the culinary part of things, right? Now we have Jake's across the road, and then you have the restaurant over here.
Coco's, yes.
Right, so what would you recommend that the guests try when they come here?
I love the wraps that we do at Coco's. I love the pizza.
All right.
Yeah, we do great pizza. And Jake's, I love the burrito bowls. I'm addicted to those. And I also love the faux bowls.
All right, brilliant. So all you heard it, direct from Linda. That is what you need to try. Now that I know to have pizza here, I'm not going far. I think I'm going to order a pizza tonight.
And we also take great pride in our rum punch. That's actually my father's recipe.
Really?
So, yes, it is. So
Everybody
we
keep asking
don't
me.
put as much rum in it because that would be trouble. But we pride ourselves on giving a really nice, good rum punch. There's rum punch and then there's rum punch.
I don't know if I can trust you now, because when people tell you we don't put much rum in something.
No, I didn't say
much.
it.
Oh, all right,
Yes.
all right. That's a different kettle of fish,
These visitors, they're not used to our Caribbean rum, Bajan rum. He licks.
But I gotta try it because they keep offering me rum punch here, and I keep saying tomorrow. But I will try it. Now that I know it's your father's, that's a special
Yes.
mix. But you don't put as much as he would have put.
Because we call Daddy's recipe the anesthetic. So that's boom.
Oh, Bowman.
Strong. Very
That's
strong.
it. All right, people. So I tell you what, you're coming to Barbados. It's a terrific place to see.
And also for honeymooners.
Nice.
And lots of anniversaries, special occasions. Coconut Court is wrapped up in so many people's memories.
Yeah.
That a lot of special things have happened at Coconut Court over the years, and it's a very special place, not only for me, but also for the guests that visit here. It's just something special about Coconut Court.
No,
Definitely.
and I can second that. So people, come to Barbados and book your stay at Coconut Court. And where do they find you guys online?
Yes, we're online. We have our website, coconutcourt.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere.
Ah, nice.
We've been around a long time, Stefan, so everybody knows us.
Ah, brilliant. Oh yeah, because 50, that's 50 something.
Yes.
No, it's more. Yeah,
51 years,
51
51 years this year.
Yeah, journey started back in the 50s and the 60s, and here we are today. So people, come to Coconut Court. Don't waste time. All right? Live life. All right, people. So we are here.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prelozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you